So I started working on my magazine cover, and as you can see, I have my face here on John Cena. And while the shape actually matches up pretty well, obviously the skin tone doesn't match up so well. So there's a few options that I can do here, the easiest of which is to just change my skin tone to match his. So I want to make sure I'm on the correct layer, and remember, it's always important to make sure that you're naming each of your layers so you know what's on which one. And then I'm going to go up to an area that I haven't looked at with you before, the adjustment menu. And sometimes this is easy, sometimes it isn't, but oftentimes you can go straight to Hue and Saturation. Move that out of the way here. And then just start messing around with the hue. Now, he's definitely more tan than I am, so I'm going to drag it a little bit to the left here and starts to get a little bit closer there. And I'm going to take that same color and try to saturate a little bit. And then it's darker, so I'm going to go to the left here. Okay. And essentially, I'm just playing with these sliders just a little bit at a time until I get it relatively close. And getting there. And really, that's all it is trial and error between the different sliders. So certainly still not perfect, but definitely getting better. You can also try around with the Colorize, which doesn't really work well with too well with skin, but looks pretty good now. I can zoom out. I'm pretty happy with that. So that's how you would use the adjustments menu. There's some other options in there. Color balance, brightness, and contrast might work pretty well for you. I'm also going to use this with another image that I have here of Mount Everest. This can be useful for a landscape edit. Again, the adjustment menu, you can play with brightness and contrast. Now that can quickly ruin an image, so you don't want to mess with that too much. Contrast, you can do some pretty interesting stuff with that. Like that now. Color balance, give it some more red, less red, more green, less green, blue, and so on. And you can see how quickly it changes an image. Okay, this one didn't really do much. I wouldn't suggest playing with levels too much. I don't even fully understand that one. Or curves. But you can do some pretty interesting stuff with those as well. So check out the adjustment menu. There's also some presets here. You can invert colors, use a sepia or sepia tone, depending on who you talk to. Colorize. Okay. Saturate. I'm going to undo that last two there. And let's see. Use this threshold here. But remember, with the landscape edit, you don't want to ruin the image. There's also the filters menu. You can feel free to check that out. I'm going to do another video about that one. But check out the adjustment menu for both the landscape edit and also for matching skin tone when you can. Enjoy.